God, it feels good to be streaming again. Hello, everyone. Welcome to something new. This is totally new for me. Yeah, I am so excited for this new little adventure. I've been wanting to get into Nuzlocking for a while now. But yeah, I am just so excited to finally be playing this game. I've been watching content of it for a very long time, and it was more just like, I was just afraid to take the jump, if that makes sense. But basically, yeah, shout out to P-Chow. I've been watching him play this game for a long time, watched his videos on it, have been to his streams, and yeah, he's just seemed like the most lovely guy, and watching him play it really wanted me to get me into playing it. When he finally beat the game, I was kind of like, okay, well, I can't watch him play anymore, so is this time I finally do it? But yeah, watching Moxie and Quirks run, beating it as well, it finally gave me the inspiration I needed to finally do it. So we're playing Pokemon Run and Bun. For those of you who don't know what it is, it's a ROM hack of Pokemon Emerald. It is a very difficult ROM hack, with I believe over 500 required battles. Every battle has been specially made and made to be as difficult as possible. And I'm going to try to beat it with a hardcore Nuzlocke, which is basically like a regular Nuzlocke, only special rules such as you can't go over the level cap. And the quality of life makes it where you don't have to risk going over a level cap. But you do get an item called Endless Candy that makes it where you don't have to grind. You can just get the Pokemon to the level cap with no issue. But there are rare candies in the game which allow you to go over the level cap for a boss battle if you need it. You get a limited amount in the entire game, so you want to be careful with where you use them. Saving them as long as possible is good, but some fights you just need to get a Pokemon over the level cap to be able to win it. So yeah, I am very excited to get into this. I've already kind of had an idea of what I want to do with what Pokemon I want to use. Right now, I've been wanting to run Turtwig, because the people I've watched play the game, a lot of them use Turtwig and used him very well. And so it's just with the bulk, for those of you who don't know, Turtwig gets shell armor in this game, and also you get the Sinnoh starters as well. There's a lot to talk about this game. There's a lot to clarify. But basically, you get the Sinnoh starters. They all get a hidden ability, which is different than their normal hidden ability. And Turtwig is shell armor, which prevents crits, which is so big in a game like this. And on top of that, it gets recovery. So having a Pokemon that can stall out without risking being crit is really, really valuable in a game like this. So it's who I want to start using with. I forgot to put on the faster text speed. But we're going to get into this game. I'm so excited. I've been wanting to do this for a long time, and I'm glad to finally do it.
Hey guys, Editor Riley here. I realized while editing this video that I did not a single time shout out the creator of this game, Dekzeh. His link for his Twitch was on the title screen of the Run and Bun title screen, but I never did shout him out, so I feel like that wouldn't be right of me to not do. So yeah, go follow Dekzeh. He is an amazing Nuzlocker, and also, again, the creator of Pokemon Run and Bun. The amount of work he put into it, it can't be understated. It is an incredible game, and he put so much work into it, so go give him some love, go give him a follow. But yeah, I'll let you get back to the rest of the video. Enjoy.
All right, this is the infamous truck that everyone talks about. We love the truck, and by we love it, I mean we hate the truck, and this is where we hope to never return. But I know we're going to return here because I'm completely new to this. Riley, come quickly. Look. Oh, cool. I'll get to see my dad on TV more than I see him in person. We brought you this report. Oh, it's over. Oh, wait, I didn't even see him. Wow, that's a shock. Not seeing my dad, that sounds about right with this game. Alright, let's go see Professor Birch. There are scary Pokemon outside. I can hear their cries. I want to go see what's going on, but I don't have any Pokemon. Can you go see what's happening for me? Oh, now you want me to go through. Bop. Dalton, I don't know how to respond to that one. Also, hi Shay. Back, there's a Pokeball. Yes, alright. So, like I mentioned, we are going to choose Turtwig as our first starter. From basically everything I've been told, all these starters are pretty equal with how they are. They're all pretty good in their own ways. They all do their own thing. I'm going to try them out over all these times I play this game, because I'm going to be playing this game a lot. But for now, we're going to start with Turtwig. He'll be my first attempt, is a Turtwig run. Thank you for the Lion song, I appreciate it. Okay, oh, we already have Absorb. Okay, I didn't know that. Okay. I know Absorb has been buffed in this game so that it's actually 40 base power instead of 20. So this Absorb will do a little bit more than normal. Oh my lord! Alright, was not expecting that. Alright. Are we gonna wipe to this because I miss a bunch of hits? Okay, no, we're good. We are good. Alright. Won our first battle. Alright. So, Riley, I've heard so much about you from your father. I've heard that you don't have your own Pokemon yet. But the way you battled earlier, you pulled it off with aplomb. I guess you have your father's blood in your veins after all. Guys, I had a notification on Discord, so I wanted to make sure it wasn't someone replying to something of mine. Oh yes, as thanks for rescuing me, I'd like you to have the Pokemon you used earlier. Riley received the Turtwig. While you're at it, why not give a nickname to that Turtwig? Yes, I will. So I already have a nickname picked out. Oh, we actually got a female one! That makes it even better. So basically, just yesterday, I had a really good friend casually drop that she is wanting to get a Torterra tattoo one day. And she had no clue that I was going to be playing this or that Turtwig could be my starter in this game. And so I told her that I was planning on using Turtwig and I would name Turtwig after her, and she got very excited. So this Turtwig's name is going to be Rose. And it just so happens to be female, which makes it so much better, because I was like, well, alright. Like, she'd already told me if it was a guy, it's still okay to name it after her, but now we actually get to name it a girl after her, which makes it even better. One last thing before you go, I have a couple of gifts. Those should help making your journey fun and not tedious. Obtain the Endless Candy. So, this is the item I was talking about. What Endless Candy does is it just, you have again, it's endless, and you can literally max out your Pokemon's level to the level cap, no punishment at all. So I can immediately make Turtwig level 12, which is our level cap, as you can see on the screen. That's what the level of the first boss fight. And yeah, you can just do that with every single one of your Pokemon. It stops pointless grinding. It also stops you from gaining experience once you're to that level cap. So once I've reached level 12, the game just prevents me from gaining any experience, so I don't risk going over the level, which is part of the reason I wanted to play this game, because that was my biggest fear when it came to Nuzlocking. I also get a permanent repellent that I can just turn on at all times. I probably should go see my mom as well before I go anywhere. I don't know if she gives me anything. Maybe running shoes? Oh. Okay, she healed Turtwig. That's nice. So right here, this is a cool little place. So this person can do lots of things for me. I can apply status. So I can make it so a Pokemon already has a status. This is very helpful for switching things in properly, or if you have a Pokemon with an ability like Poison Heal or Guts or something like that, you can preset a status on them before a battle, so you don't have to worry about trying to find it out. It's really, really cool. You can also then come to her with heart scales, and you can do things like remember a move or forget a move. You can then max out your IVs. So remembering a move costs 1 heart scale. You get 30 heart scales in the entire game. So you can remember a move, and there are certain moves you can only get access to with a heart scale. You can also maximize your Pokemon's IVs. I just realized I have not checked that. So let's go check that. I totally know what I'm doing, guys. R is IVs. Okay, that's... yes. Okay. 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 It is not horrendous. So it is naive nature, so it's fast. It's a fast baby. 15 speed is not amazing, like, it's not bad, but it's also not incredible. Wait, 15 speed. I'm looking at the wrong thing again. Look at me go. 17 speed is really good, and with the speed boosting nature, that's really, really good. Maxed out Spadef is good to make up for the fact that it's a minus Spadef nature. The defense nature is really good. Max HP is great. Max special attack is good for early, but later on in the game, we're more going to want to have those physical attacks for things like Earthquake. But at the same time, Giga Drain will also be strong, so having that max special attack is really good. So this is a pretty good Turtwig. It's not incredible by any stretch of imagination, but it's pretty great, honestly. So we're going up to Route 103. We still have our repellent on, I believe. Let's just be sure. Yep. Okay. Cool. Just want to make sure. Hey, it's Riley. Oh yeah, Dad gave you a Pokemon. Since we're here, how about a little battle? I'll teach you what being a trainer is about. Oh, I did not remember I battled Brendan. But I have a level 12 Turtwig. So yeah, let's just bite this thing. I don't think I have to think too much about it. It'd been cool if I got a flinch, but it is what it is. Oh, we got the burn. Cool. Bite. Baltor, hello! Thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. Alright. So as you saw, I gained no experience there for this fight win, so yeah. $300. Oh, come on, Brandon, you got any more than that? I need money. Take your Pokemon for a few seconds. Alright. Oh, wow, that was quick. Did she even say, like, hope to see you again? I don't think she did. Am I wrong? I don't think she said we hope to see you again. I want to check this. Wow, yeah! Well, I'm glad she doesn't hope to see me again, and that's nice, I guess. Heading back to my dad's lab now. Riley, you should hustle back too. I already was, mate. Oh, hi, Riley. I heard you beat Brendan on your first try. I mean, it kind of wasn't fair, because you gave me that endless candy thing, but it is what it is. Brendan's been helping my research for a long time. He has an extensive history as a trainer already. I mean, I've been playing Pokemon for 22 years, mate. It's not that great. I've been a Pokemon player twice as long as Brendan's been alive. Yeah. Huh, so you got a Pokedex too. Well then, here, I'll give you these. Pokeballs, yes. We can finally start getting encounters. Are you going to catch Pokemon? Good luck, I am. Riley, did you introduce yourself to Professor Birch? Oh, what an adorable... You already healed my Pokemon, Mom! You already healed it! You already healed her! Alright. You got a Professor Birch, how nice. You're your father's child, alright? You look good together with Pokemon. Here, honey, if you're going out on an adventure, you need new shoes. Alright, got the running shoes. That's cool. Riley, with those shoes, you can press the B button to run extra fast. Also, take this so you don't get lost in your journey. I received a Pokénav. That's, I think, where I get access to the repellent and stuff. Please be careful. Anything happens, you can come home. I think that's what you actually have to use to have, like, the repellent and stuff come up. Let me see if that's the case. Oops. Oh. Hmm? Oh, I get 25 Pokeballs at the start. That's nice. Pokénav. Okay. Nope. Not what I thought it was. At some point, I'll have to figure out how to do it, but it's not really that important right now because I already have the repellent and stuff. So, all right. Again, I don't know where you get the fishing rod, but we can finally get our first encounter. So, let's go and I'm going to take a look at what encounters I can get. So, from what I've been told, Lillipup is not good. I know it can get Intimidate, but from what I've heard, you don't get Intimidate that often, but Lillipup is a possible encounter. Bunnelby, I've heard mixed things about. I've heard that it's decent on at baiting fighting moves against Brawly, and it's good against Roxanne, but not much else. Maybe decent against Watson. Baneri can be really good. It gets, I believe it gets Covet, so it gets a fairy type move that you can use during the first two gyms, especially against the Scraggy that Brawly has as Zace. And also Mega Lopunny late game is really great. Not that we're going to get to late game on this first attempt, but a girl can dream. Skitty I've heard is really bad. Galar Zigzagoon, I've heard Obstagoon is amazing. Poochyena, I've also know is pretty great. Mightyena is fantastic for the first 2 gyms because of its Intimidate. I don't know if Intimidate's guaranteed or not. Starly, I've heard mixed results about. It also is an Intimidate user, but you don't get it for a while. Also, Flying Stab is good. Pidgey is not very good for early game, but Mega Pidgeot's great. But again, that is depending on me getting to late game on this run, which I'm just hoping to get past Brawly, man. Litleo, I've heard somewhat decent things, and I've heard that Deerling is actually really good. So most likely is Lillipup, but I'm hoping to get a Poochyena, a Galar Zigzagoon, or a Baneri here, personally. But yeah, let's do this. Let's turn off this repellent. Let's get this first encounter. Alright, our first encounter of this game is a Litleo. Okay. I heard Litleo is decent. I don't know how true that is, but it gives you a fire type fairly early. It has a nerve. Okay. So, I should just be able to catch this thing with a ball without even attacking it. Oh, never mind. I mean, I'll just keep throwing balls until I get it, but Litleo is the first encounter. It's a female Litleo, so we get the get that version of Pyroar. Beautiful, Litleo is caught. You know, it's very fitting to get a lion as my first encounter when I'm wearing my Lions jersey. Go Lions. Big win against the Packers. It is a female Litleo, so I was going to just name it after a Lions player, but it is a girl, so we'll not be naming it after a Detroit Lion. You know what? I'll name it after the owner of the Detroit Lions, who is, in fact, a woman, and that is Sheila. Sheila Ford-Hamp, who is an amazing owner who has helped turn this franchise around. So, Sheila the Litleo is our first encounter. Alright, now let's take a look at this Litleo, shall we? Talking is really difficult, guys. I don't know if you're aware. Okay, summary. Unnerve is the ability. I don't know if it had any other possible abilities. It is Rash Nature, which is plus special attack, which is really good. Plus special attack nature is pretty good. 23 IV, that's really good. 18 speed is decent. 9 HP is a little, and the minus speed F nature is not amazing, but plus special attack nature, 23 special attack. But 18 speed is also pretty good too. Again, I don't know where you get the fishing rod. Someone in chat who has played this game, if anyone who has played this game is watching, please let me know where to find the fishing rod. Because I want to get my little root encounter. And I don't know where you get it. If it's just some random person you talk to or if someone basically makes you take it. Let's go. We have another encounter to get. Alright, so Oldale Town encounter. What can I get here? Oldale, so this is the fire type encounter. It's guaranteed. And pretty much everything that I can get is good here in some way. You can get Ponyta, which is an absolute monster. Ponyta's a monster in the early game. I know Peachal on his winning run, he had Ponyta or Rapidash as his leading killer for a very long time. So really, really good there. Houndour is great in general. Fire Dark typing is fantastic. Getting a Dark type very early is also great. And also gives you access to Mega Houndoom later in the game, which is extremely powerful. Fletchling is amazing. Talonflame is a fantastic counter to a lot of Pokemon. Fletchinder is amazing for Brawly's gym. Sizzlipede is really good. I think it's 2 abilities. I know one is better than the other. But Sizzlipede evolving into Centiskorch is amazing. Salandit is amazing because Salazzle itself is amazing. Salazzle with Speedy Encore is fantastic. It has the 4x Fairy resist as well, even though it's not very bulky. But a best encounter here, honestly, is the Growlithe. And the reason Growlithe is the best encounter here is because when you get to Rustboro City, you can trade it for a Hisuian version. The Hisuian Arcanine that you get is unbelievably powerful. I think it's guaranteed 3 perfect IVs. It also has that rock fire typing, which is both amazing for baiting switches and also just amazing offensive typing. It basically makes Flannery completely free if you have Hisuian Arcanine. Like, if you have Hisuian Arcanine and the right support with it, it's basically free to beat Flannery without a death. So Growlithe would be my preferred encounter, but any of these are fine. Litleo is also an encounter, but obviously it's a dupe, so we cannot get it because we already got it. So let's go and get off this repellent. Alright. And we get Fletchling! That is fantastic for Brawly. Fletchinder is one of the best counters to Brawly, so I am super thrilled with that. Let's just go and throw some balls at it. Alright, first ball. We love to see it. Alright, so we got a boy Fletchling. Now, I already have a name picked out for this baby. The Tiny Robin Pokemon. So, for this nickname, a couple years ago, back in 2021, during the NHL draft, the Detroit Red Wings drafted a goalie, which I was not super thrilled with. We drafted a goalie by the name of Sebastian Kosa. Literally within minutes of us picking Kosa, I got a shiny Talonflame in Pokemon Sword and Shield. So, I decided to name that shiny Talonflame Kosa. This one's not shiny, so we'll go slightly different. This is going to be Sebastian. Alright, beautiful. Alright, let's take a look. Let's get the repellent on quick before I forget. And let's take a look at this Fletchinder. I believe Fletchinder can only have Flame Body. The Tarek Scooble Brain Destroyer change-up to catch the Fletchling. True. Jolly! Oh my god! A Jolly Fletchling! Fantastic. Okay, it has Keen Eye at first, but it gets Flame Body, I believe. If I'm remembering correctly, it gets Flame Body eventually. But let's go and take a look at these IVs, shall we? Oh, okay, 26 speed Jolly. Fantastic. Oh my lord. 16 attack is pretty good too. 27 defense is phenomenal. It is phenomenal, I tell you. Oh my god, that is fantastic. The 6 HP is a little iffy, and the 24 special attack means it can use special moves, even with the minus special attack nature. 17 speed F as well. We're up to a great start here, and I want to take a look at what, because I think it evolves before Brawly, but it does not evolve before the first boss fights or anything like that, if I'm remembering correctly. Alright, now, what do we want to go to next for our encounter tree? Because we have 103, 102, and we still have Little Root Town, which I'm not sure where to get the fishing rod. And then we're going to have to start doing battles once we get to 102. So, 103. The highest percentage encounter is one of the best encounters in the entire game in Gossifleur. It is the 20%, the most likely you're going to catch, and it is one of the, top 3 early game encounters because of its ability Cotton Down, which guarantees when it gets hit that the Pokemon in front of it gets slowed by 1 speed stat. So it basically goes down a stage of speed, and now your entire team outspeeds whatever's in front of it, and makes it way easier to deal with. It is a fantastic ability, and so that is what we want the most. Bound Sweet, I've heard, is decent. If you get the right one, you can get one that I think prevents priority? I don't know if that's entirely... Let me check before I go and... Sarina. Is Queenly Majesty available in this game, or is it a hidden ability? You know, it is an available ability, so if I get a Oblivious Bound Sweet, it would give me Queenly Majesty, which makes me immune to priority moves, which would be amazing for double battles. So, another good encounter. Execute's good. Badoo is fantastic if you get the right ability. Lotad can be good as well. C-Dot's okay. And again, I've heard Deerling is good, but I don't know how good. But C-Dot's probably the worst encounter to find. But we're really hoping for Gossifleur. Gossifleur would be incredible right off the bat to be able to slow any Pokemon. All right, 103. Repellent is deactivated. Alright, come on, show me the Gossifleur. Show me the Gossifleur. Okay, Execute. Execute's okay. I have heard positive things about Execute. I'm not entirely sure what all it does, but I've heard it's really good. I know in Squirk's tier list, he had it very high. Bullet Seed, okay. Alright, let's catch this thing. Hypnosis, okay. I mean, Hypnosis is not that good, but it's a nice move if you want to go and be risky. Alright, come on. Come on. Let's get in the ball. Stay in the ball. Jeez. I don't have anything to damage this thing. Oh, I didn't actually level up my Fletchling. I need to fix that. I just realized I forgot to do that. Oops. Again, but I've heard Execute is really, really good. It's a bit disappointing to not get the Gossifleur here, because I don't know if there's anywhere else you can even get Gossifleur. And that would have been amazing for both Brawly and Roxanne. Roxanne especially, because it can just completely shut down certain Pokemon. It can be really good for dealing with Lanoon, which can be such a pain in the ass due to its like moveset, and being able to slow it down makes it so much easier for you to deal with. Come on. Oh my god, just stay in the ball! Stay in the ball, Execute, my lord! Alright. It's just wasting my balls, like... I don't want to go into my level 2 Fletchling on this thing just to go and get some chip damage. I should just be able to catch it. Does it have that bad of a catch rate? I didn't think its catch rate was that bad, but apparently it is. Its catch rate is not much lower than Litleo's, which I caught like very quickly. Did it just get 5 hits? It did. Oh my god. Hey, Tarek Scoobel was great until the 5th inning. He was doing great until then. I will not hear the Tarek Scoobel slander. Jesus. Alright, we Gucci. We got it. We got it. You know what? I don't even remember how to... I don't even know how it was spelled in the show. As a kid, I watched a lot of The Amanda Show, which obviously we now know some iffy things about Dan Schneider, but... there was a character named Debbie who loved eggs. And that was her whole thing, was I like eggs. And so that's what I'm going to name it. Alright, Repellent is activated. And now let's take a look at this Execute that we caught. Chlorophyll? That, I think, is by far the preferred ability. Is there another ability? And it's Timid! Oh my god, Timid Chlorophyll? Are you kidding me? Oh my lord! It is the only one I could have got, but it's Timid. That is insane! That is insane! But yeah, it's Timid. Oh, let's look at the actual IVs. Let's look at these IVs. Are they any good? 25 speed. So 25 speed Timid Chlorophyll is wild. 7 special attack, not the best in the world, and only 5 HP. Defenses are okay, but that 25 speed Timid is wild. I've got a Jolly Fletchling and a Timid Execute to start. That is fantastic. Alright, so we've gotten good there, but let's actually go and use my endless candies before I forget. Let's not forget to level up my Pokemon. Let me just check this house. Make sure there's no fishing around here. I think she just tells me. Yep, okay. Information she already gave me. Making sure I just don't want to miss the fishing rod. That's my worry. Alright, so I have to be careful, because Route 102 is where we start getting battles. It is where we start getting into our first battles, and so I need to be prepared for that. But I don't know entirely where they are. Let's get the 102 encounter, then I'll transfer my encounters into the damage calc. But I just want to make sure I don't accidentally step. Okay, so there's, I'm assuming, Calvin. Oh no, that's probably Calvin, because that guy is not in a normal spot. Okay. I hope that guy is not a trainer. I don't think he is, but I'm just like a little on edge. But basically, this is Route 102. So, with Route 102, our potential encounters are Starly, which again I've heard is decent. Rookidee, which would be fantastic. Corviknight is like one of the best Pokemon in the game, one of the better Pokemon due to its defensive typing. I believe it gets Roost as well, and recovery is great. You can get Pidgey, which I already kind of mentioned earlier, is okay. It's not amazing. It's better late game when you can get Mega Pidgeot, but I'm not there. You can get Natu, which I know its typing is really good, and I know Pichao got a lot out of Xatu in his run. Abra, who can be really strong. Can be. It very much depends. But the 1% is routes, which would get you a fairy very early on, which you don't normally have any ability to get. It is the only option you have of getting a fairy early in this game. And so, yeah, we are going to hopefully get that, but it won't happen. The hope actually is Rookidee. That's genuinely what I would love to see here. So, let's... Whoops. Hold if I hit the right button. And let's... Okay, let's see the Rookidee. See the Rookidee. Starly. Okay, that's fine. Starly is fine. Again, Starly, you know, when it evolves, it gets Intimidate, and having an Intimidate user is so good for Brawly. So, Intimidate is just really great, especially paired with something like Fletchinder with Recovery, or Turtwig slash Grottle with Shell Armor for the early gyms. And if I can get a second Intimidate user after this, that would be fantastic. I could get Surskit, and having the ability to switch between Masquerain and Staravia would be really nice to get those Intimidates. Or potentially a Quillfish as well, but... Either way... Alright, beautiful! We have a Starly. Alright, let's give a nickname to Starly. I am a big fan of Arsenal. And there is a player on Arsenal whose nickname is Starboy. And so, welcome to the team, Bukayo Saka. If you can't tell, I'm a big sports nut. Alright. Let's get that repellent back up, and let's take a look at this Starly we just caught. Alright, Keen-Eye. Adamant Starly! Oh my lord! We are getting amazing natures today. Oh my god! Adamant? Are you serious? Alright, let's go and take a look at that. Oh my god! Oh my god! It's the God Starly! 21 speed, 27 attack, adamant, 31 HP, 30 Spadef. The only bad stat is defense, but he also has Intimidate to help with that. My god! I'm taking a screenshot of that one. Oh my god! That is unreal! I'm getting some pretty good encounters. And it's being wasted on my first run, in which I have no chance of winning. Okay, so we have gotten all of our potential first encounters except for Little Root, which again, we will fish for once we get the fishing rod, which I'm assuming you get soon. I don't think it's too long before you get the fishing rod. We are going to hold off. I'm trying to decide if I want to hold off on Petalburg City or not, because there's a lot of good Pokemon you can fish for in Petalburg, mainly Surskit, Krogunk. Lotad's pretty decent. Shellos is pretty good because of its typing. The only thing that's not amazing is Timpole, but there is some use for Electros later in the game. The reason you hold off is that when you get Surf, you can get Poplio. It's like a 50-50 shot to get Poplio instead of Froakie. The problem with that is I would have to get 5 badges into the game, I think, to even be able to get that. And I'm not expecting to get there. So I would rather just get as many encounters as I can get. So Petalburg City I will also fish at when I get to it. Later, when I get better at this game, I probably won't do it as often. But for now, when I just need as many good Pokemon as possible, yes, please, I will gladly take more Pokemon on my team. And more Pokemon that can actually do things. Alright, we're finally getting into battles, people. Alright. If you have Pokemon with you, then you're an official Pokemon trainer. You can't say no to my challenge. Alright. Poochyena. Poochyena just gets one shot by Aerial Ace. Okay, so he quick attacks because he saw that I killed. So, yeah. He should go into Lillipup now, yeah. Because neither team... Yeah, or neither of his Pokemon do anything. I probably just spam Aerial Ace. Oh, let that almost O-code. And we should be able to quick attack here. Guarantee pick up the kill. I appreciate it, Elwyn. Thank you, Shay. Okay, Rookidee, and we should just... Surely there's nothing that this thing can do. Aerial Ace actually has a chance to one-shot. This Starly is stupid, and I love it. This has a chance to one-shot. Oh, it actually didn't. And then he swaggers. Okay, I'm gonna get out. Let's just go into... That is extremely frustrating. Let's just go... Not into Executor Turtwig. Let's not do that. Let's just go into Litleo. Who's the better defense between Litleo and... Oh, yeah, definitely Litleo. Alright, let's go into... He's probably going to quick attack here because I was... Oh no, wait, he maybe doesn't have quick attack, does he? Oh, that does nothing. Okay, we Gucci. Just Ember. I think Headbutt does more, but yeah. Oh yeah, it is also Stab Headbutt too. I also didn't even think about that. It's really strong, actually. Alright. We won our first battle! We have not wiped to the first battle! Let's go! But yeah, wow, this Starly is stupid. Again, I think it's 27 attack IV adamant. Like, that thing's gonna be so strong for a long time during this playthrough. Like, as long as I don't throw it away stupidly. Alright, Grubbin. I want to actually see, how much does this do to Grubbin? I want to know the calc. I just think it would be very funny. It does 156.5% minimum. Alright, let's click it. Alright, now it should send out Pineco. Pineco, again, just has Pin Missile and Iron Defense. It has nothing to, like, actually deal with me. It has a berry, so it'll get health back, but, like, what's it gonna do? Is it gonna Iron Defense here? And then die to an Aerial Ace again? Or die to an Aerial Ace? Like... And then what's it gonna do? Pin Missile me? Oh, Pin Missile, wow, this will do nothing. I think it's... Oh wait, no, I was gonna say, I think it got boosted out of Swarm range. I remember... Oh wait, it's sturdy, it doesn't have Swarm. Grubbin had Swarm. 6 HP, and we just click another Aerial Ace. There's no reason to not just click 3 Aerial Aces. This thing is stupid. It's so strong! Like I said, this is like a god Starly. Like, one of the best Starlies you could get. And this is the kind of thing I'd want on a later run when I know what I'm doing, not the very first run when I have no clue what I'm doing. Alright, again, we just lead Starly, just obliterate him. So many of these trainers have leads that just get destroyed by flying and fire types, which is why having like a Ponyta was so strong for Pichal. But for me, Starly's just... I'm trying to think if there's any reason to not lead with to read with Litleo, but no, it's just Starly. Ooh, berries! My first berries. 39 Oran berries. Let's go. That's a good harvest. And is this cherries or Pechas? Okay, Pechas better. 74. That's a lot of Pecha berries. That's very good. That'll be very good for later on. Okay. So yeah, you get a tons of berries in this game because you have to use lots of berries for battles. But yeah, we're just gonna go in with our Starly and just obliterate this person. Because even with crits, they can't even 2-hit KO me. If they were to get a crit with both Headbutt on Litleo as well as Bubble Beam on Psyduck, they still would not kill Starly. At least I think. I'm doing my math correctly. I never actually calced it, but like, didn't feel like I had to. Litleo. Alright. And we just Aerial Ace. Oh, it has a berry. Forgot I had a Norin berry. Not that it matters, because Aerial Ace still just kills it. Headbutt doesn't do anything. And we just kill it, and now Psyduck comes out, and we just two-shot the Psyduck as well. At least I think we just two-shot it. Okay. Sokka is built different, TBH. A crit Bubble Beam does a maximum of 15 HP of damage, so we live no matter what here. Even if we don't kill it with Aerial Ace, we live guaranteed. But we kill it anyway. Stop this! I told you, this is the God Starly. It is unreal how good this Starly is. So it truly is built different. You be right, Ducky.